Stukov one. Broodlord strain, Phantoms of the Void, Overlords have to follow Stukov around, static defense composition. Oh. Well, you know what? The Overlords probably won't die because of the HP regeneration. Alright. Oh, it's a shame that it's Broodlord strain. Static defense plus Viper would have actually been a pretty good comp. But I think static defense is probably doable. That's pretty funny. Obviously, I'm going to have queens involved so that I can move my stuff. I'm going to do the speedrun strat for this mission.
Kill Broodlords, recover essence.
Because we're just that cool. So you kill these, take them down. Oh no, are people voting on an Ultralist train? That's horrifying. It's the Diamondback train, but even worse. Hey, Flying Kangaroo, how's it going? Anybody else has said hi. Sorry if I missed you. So we go up here.
Can morph into Broodlord.
Don't morph into broods yet. We've got to be a little bit careful about this. So one thing, guys, that is worth keeping in mind is that 1 week from today, exactly 1 week from today, I think. Is it Saturday for me? Exactly 1 week from today is going to be Blindfolded Legacy of the Void, and I really need you to watch that because I've worked so hard figuring it out. It has taken me the better part of 2 months to figure that run out. So it'll be a lot of fun for somebody. Yo, your speedrun strats are great, Stormzarn. Let me just click on this.
Skills.
Easy peasy.
Planetary fortress destroyed. Platform secured. Brocus hurt.
Then we just do a massive duct. Yeah, so whatever today is for you, this time next week. It might start an hour early. I don't know for sure right now. I need to tally up all the things. I haven't actually done the entire run. I've only done segmented things in testing. So I need to figure out exactly how long the run is going to take and make sure that it is a decent time for both North Americans and Europeans. Because I know that daylight savings time is happening sometime that night as well, and I don't want it to randomly become 4 in the morning while I am doing the run for people, because that would be really unfortunate, you know?
Viper emits disabling cloud. Foes within cannot attack.
So people picked Broodlord strain. It happens at 1 a.m. GMT. Oh, that's interesting. For some reason, when we do daylight savings time, it's at 2 a.m., and I had assumed it was the same. Because it'd make most sense to do it at midnight. So fun fact, I lost this mission once before because all my Vipers died to the Wraiths. It was really embarrassing. And then the Wraith just slowly shot me to death. It's 2 a.m. for most of Europe, okay.
Cargo secured.
So it's just the UK doing its own thing once again. That makes sense. They've always been rebels. Broodlord is what people picked, alright. And then we're going to head over to the next mission. So the composition is static defense, and the challenge is all my overlords have to follow Stukov around. Great. Fantastic.
Speak. I am...
So we're just going to get through this segment then, because there's no overlords and no static defense. Someone said something about hearing popping from me. Is the audio quality all good for everybody else, or do I have to fix something? I'm hoping it's all good. Audio's fine? Great, thank you so much.
Our conquest quest continues.
Oh, I wonder... I didn't get double drone, did I? I like double drone for a static defense mission. That would have been a much better idea.
Speak freely.
I'm going to use these initial guys to clear out the...
Sound decision.
Yeah, it's static defense comp.
Yes, I see.
And I need to set up before I can go pure static defense attack. I think this is reasonable.
Destroy it.
Fake Mr. HD subscribing at tier 1 for the 5th month. Thank you so much.
Something. Our victory is assured.
Yeah, you can chill out with the Leviathan. You can do the same thing with the drop pods. Or if you're really weird, I guess you could do it with the other thing, the Apocalypse. Get all those ultimates. I considered actually doing that when I was doing the 24-hour get all the achievements in one run sitting, because it would make getting one of those achievements easier. And then I decided that it was too much work and I didn't want to wait around, because I'm impatient. So the main concern I have here is that it might actually be kind of difficult to get all the static defense in position.
Done.
Yeah, that's going to be really a hard time. And I have auto gas, and I have no need for gas, because I'm making spines and spores. If I fail this, I think that I'm going to restart, so that I can get double drones, for obvious reasons. Can I? Okay, let me try something. If I click here, then they move on to him. Because that's his picture, and they know. They know it's his picture. That's wonderful. That's actually really helpful. I kind of just assumed that wouldn't work.
I hear you.
No, campaign overlords have no abilities. They can't even turn into overseers. Which I think is a scam. It's funny that in Heart of the Swarm, everything is completely and totally overpowered and super destructive, and then they're just like, no, Overlords need a nerf, man. They're way too good. Everything else is fine, though.
Our victory is assured.
I'm not sure that campaign Overlords low-key suck. I think they high-key suck. There's no, like, hidden aspect to their garbageness. I have a feeling this is actually going to work really well. My supply is never going to go past like 80, but spines and spores seem like they'll be really, really strong here. Overtly garbage. I love that. That's hilarious. Why did Overlords forget how to see Dark Templar? Well, the detection, or the Overseer subcontractor came in and he started bribing Zerg politicians.
Destroy their hive. You cannot survive alone.
So then they made a decision based on finances instead of safety that the Overseer should be part of what he killed my creep tumor. Jerks.
Keep your mind clear.
Hey.
Forward. Speak freely.
Come fight these spines, please.
Yes, I see.
There we go. It was much more of a Zerg political decision to get rid of detection, basically.
Our victory is assured.
So I need to be fairly quick here, because I'm running out of time. Let's drop a couple more creep tumors. Make sure that this area is creeped up.
Keep your mind.
And then I'm going to get a couple over there just for safety's sake. Whoa, Ultra, careful. We're not ready to fight yet. And controlling this army might be a little bit hard. I think what I want to do is something like this. And then maybe I actually want to leave these guys at home for defense. And I'm going to use Stukov to pull stuff. Let's get him.
A sound decision.
The null zone is closing in on our.
I'm trying, Isha. I'm trying.
Stukov, destroy a temple.
Stukov, why are you doing this stupid stuff? Sorry, Kerrigan. Summon infested, blast that, get here.
I am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
I sure hope this is enough.
You dare defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you down!
I just don't have enough creep.
I can still use my powers for the fight.
Oh, here we go.
Remain alert. Hybrid approaches.
1, 2, 3. Nailed it.
I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid.
They did okay.
Hive while they are in disarray.
Oh, I need Evo for Spore Crawler.
Excellent work, Stukov.
So then we're going to do the same thing over here for the bonus objective, and
Success, but
the Immortals are going to be rough, aren't they?
the other temples.
Not looking forward to them.
Speak freely.
Oh, hello. Overlords, you gotta follow Stukov. I need like rapid fire burrow for the spines.
Stukov,
Wait, was it static defense? I thought people explicitly said spine spore was the composition.
psionic energy.
I actually didn't.
Yes.
Well,
Their energy
I'm invested.
hidden near the temples. If time permits, we will find them and destroy.
Oh yeah, I don't have access to the Lurker Impaler. That's why.
A sound decision. Move quickly. Taste the blades of the Tal'Darim.
Let's get some spores as well, just in case.
Speak freely.
And blast this rock and move all these guys over here. That is true. I could make queens for for creep and swarm house. But I think this is going well, honestly. I'm pretty happy with it.
You need something? A sound decision.
Real question is, how do I get the creep up here without the... I think I'm gonna have to blast the cannon so I can spread the tumors. Maybe I just want this right here, actually. That's not a bad idea, because they spawn right there. So I can just spawn camp them. Then I won't have to risk Stukov himself. I think that's enough. Alright, Stukov, do your best. Oh, that's an attack wave.
They challenge the master.
Oh no.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The hybrid approach.
This could be really bad. Get these spines over here. Uproot these. Bring them to help. The hybrid themselves are not the worst thing in the world. They just don't have that much support. There we go. No problem. Nailed it.
Second temple has fallen.
Squirm all you like. You will not escape your fate.
So there's definitely going to be more air from now on.
Assured.
Do I have auto gas? Yes, I do. And why is because I didn't think to change my things before I started the mission. So instead of double drones, which would be incredible here, I have auto gas, which is literally useless.
We must unacceptable command. Unacceptable. We must.
We use this cover to advance our creep tumorage. What did he storm? He's storming the buildings! What? Wait, does the Protoss AI storm buildings in this game? Because storm doesn't work on buildings. That could be really useful somehow. I'm not sure how yet. I do need to build new tumor though. I'm like so low on time. Actually, killing that tumor might have been really good. Because I'm getting really concerned.
Speak freely.
Let's see if Stukov can continue clearing this stuff out. Oh, another attack wave. Hey, move away. You're not here to fight. See if we can take out the air units here. Come on. It's not why you're here. And get ready to camp. Malignant creep would have been really good too. Just to have them. I think that the creep spreads farther with it. I don't actually remember that. Might just be co-op only. Let's see if I can use these to pull guys to the spines and spores, help the clearing. Oh no, that was too many. I want to uproot like 5 guys and move them forward.
Yes, I see.
Okay, pull guys over here. Perfect. One more. And then the cannons. Oh, Stukov. You're so low. Don't die, Alexei. Not again. Because we have, like, no time.
To the temple! It must not fall! Finish the Tal'Darim. Several hybrid are on their way.
Okay, so I have to hit tab to root everything. That's good to know. And let's get that creep moving towards that direction. That's pretty important. Stukov is healing up. That's good. This area is fine. Sorry I'm not talking to chat much, by the way. It's a lot of micro to move these spines and spores all the time.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Whoa.
Deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
No. No!
Kill the carriers, get these moved over here so I can start doing the same old thing. And then grab these. While these guys come to attack, I'm going to spread the creep up here for timeliness. Start putting a couple spines on the high ground. And just keep pulling stuff.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Maybe Heart of the Swarm with only spines and spores is actually possible. Like even no Kerrigan. Except obviously for objective stuff. I don't know, this feels really strong. They're so cheap, they're mobile, they do everything. Creep's having a hard time though. These little circle areas, like this creep is just not spreading, which is really obnoxious.
Forward! Keep your mind clear. Yes, I see.
Where are my queens? I'm going to drop a couple more tumors and then pull them back. I think I'm going to have to forgo the bonus objectives. I don't think I can get them here. I just don't have the time. Oh, that sucks. Because they're really kind of off on the side. Oh yeah, I can use the starting ultras, that's true.
Unacceptable command. The hive cluster is under attack.
I just don't have enough places to put all this stuff.
Unacceptable command. Unacceptable command.
Unroot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the creep going.
We must get the hive cluster.
Oh, don't kill the tumor. Thank you. And then I guess we gotta start the event.
Guard the temple with your lives! Get rid of these Protoss now. The hybrids are on their way.
And then let's go down this way and try to get low ground burrowing.
Unacceptable command. The hive cluster is under attack.
Keep spreading towards the final objective. I might be able to get one of... It's so many hybrid! Oh no. Oh no. Here, they gotta go this way.
The fourth temple is down. One left.
This is not possible.
This is the area I want to root around here.
Believe in you.
Unroot. Head on over. I'm gonna go for this bonus.
Under attack.
Oh, luckily that hybrid got really confused.
Cluster is under attack.
Speak freely.
Stukov has to kill that. Let's see. Some spores.
You need something?
So first things first, I'm going to clear out this top area because I need to make sure that that's clear before I can even think about the bonuses.
Mineral field.
And then after it's clear,
Unacceptable.
I'll try to grab the bonuses. I think that's the only safe way to do things. Okay. Yeah, the timer pauses when you are doing the temple. I didn't actually know that for a really long time. Oh, that's not good. That might actually just be game over.
Unacceptable command.
Uh-oh. I wish they gave, like, a time indicator.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I think we'll be able to make it. Am I out of spores? Oh no. They killed all the spores.
Our forces are under
It's like a 2 HP, 5 HP Void Ray. Oh man. This is just like they say the ladder is.
acceptable command.
Not that I know or propagate
Cluster is under attack.
the amount of Void Rays on ladder. I would never do that. Okay, we got it. Stukov, you gotta run. So we want most of these burrowed around here. Is that all? Oh, no, I have a ton more. Okay, good.
Unacceptable command.
Then I don't have enough creep spread. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to burrow some of them here. And Stukov is going to drop that, get onto the point. Yeah, we can't get the bonuses.
Defend the temple!
And then try to pull these guys over here.
Abominations! Many hybrids are coming. This is our final battle.
Unacceptable command.
Grab this force and my starting units and try to grab the bonus over here.
Field depleted.
That's the best I can do. Oh no, Stukov died. To what? Oh, the cannon didn't die.
Under attack.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I might have time for the bonuses now. That's horrible. Yep. Kerrigan gonna die. Yeah, the pushing the creep part is the really hard thing here. Oh, I didn't see it. What happened? That cannon is getting a promotion. I think it's fitting that the one thing that truly could defeat the Queen of Blades was a photon cannon. Alright, so starting back from this point is not bad. And just get a little bit better control of everything that's going on. Yeah, I think she did do the Artifact Nova explosion when she died. When he died.
Forward.
Or no, it's Kerrigan, yeah. So it's a she. Sorry, I was thinking of Stukov for a sec.
Unacceptable command.
Okay, what do I need here? A lot more drones.
Our victory is assured.
Wait, why did those all cancel? There we go. Now I'm going to be a little bit more smarter with my polling. Which will not be hard. I need Stukov to be the anti-air guy. The spores just don't do very well against voids. When you have to burrow under them and stuff. But Stukov is very, very good anti-air. I think I have time for the bonus this time. Assuming that I don't lose Stukov.
Our victory is assured.
I'll just plant some of these here. It's kind of weird that the Xel'Naga crystal doesn't act as a pylon. It seems very reasonable that it would.
The interlopers must not destroy the crystal.
But I guess it was just too much work to make that happen. I think that it uses a just staged warp in, like a fake one, because it wasn't powering the cannons. They needed another pylon to power the cannons. Okay, that's 2 bonuses. That's better. I can go with a... You know what? That's fine, because it's gonna... Kerrigan's gonna lose 1 total level throughout this entire thing, which means she's gonna go from level 70 to 69, and I think that that's still pretty nice, right?
This is our final battle.
So we'll be fine.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
I have 6 drones.
I hear you.
A creep tumor is under attack.
You think it's interesting how they have the Xel'Naga crystal pylon building, but you don't use them at all for Zeratul and co-op? Well, I mean, obviously it's because you destroyed them all right here. There's no more pylons to be built. You can't warp in what doesn't exist.
No, it cannot be.
Your temples are gone.
He dead.
Boop. Get wrecked. It's double hard to do the slow pan because my middle mouse button is broken, and I have to hit it like 5 times for it to work. Hyperion mission, max zoomed in. Oh no.
Can you?
Oh goodness. Wait, I have an evolution mission. No, I don't. I have an Ultras mutation first.